In 1927, Los Angeles was a city undergoing rapid change. At the center of this change was Hollywood, a place where dreams merged with the magic of the silver screen. In those days, theaters were packed with people eager to see silent films that evolved into grand spectacles. Stars such as Charlie Chaplin, whose clever comedy had the audience laughing, and Mary Pickford, known for her heartfelt charm, became household names. These actors brought the emerging film industry into the hearts of everyday people, while the movies themselves influenced fashion, language, and even personal aspirations. Despite the glamour and excitement, a significant problem lingered beneath the surface. While literature, music, and theater had long celebrated their greatest talents through awards and institutions, Hollywood did not. The film industry lacked a formal body to honor the artists, directors, and writers who contributed to its success. In many ways, the studios ruled like independent kingdoms. Each studio fiercely guarded its talent and ideas, and the creative minds working within the system were often treated as mere tools rather than celebrated artists.
Marlon Brando this evening that he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry.
This imbalance began to create tension across the industry. As the years passed, there was growing discontent among those working in film. Labor strikes and conflicts with studio executives became more frequent, and many in the industry worried that Hollywood might collapse under the weight of its own ambition. Amid this uncertainty, a new idea emerged, one that promised to reshape the industry forever. A man named Louis B. Mayer, the head of MGM Studios, saw the potential for a future where Hollywood could unite behind a shared set of values. Mayer believed that the industry needed more than just financial success. It needed a guiding force that could elevate film to an art form and protect the creative spirit of its practitioners. Mayer envisioned an organization that would serve two key purposes. First, it would bring together all the major players in the industry, studios, labor unions, and creative professionals to work together rather than at odds. Second, it would establish a prestigious award that recognized and celebrated the finest achievements in film. By doing so, the organization would not only improve working conditions, but also enhance Hollywood's reputation in the world of art and culture. On January 11, 1927, Mayer put his vision into action. He gathered 36 of Hollywood's most influential figures, including famous actors like Douglas Fairbanks and celebrated directors like Cecil B. DeMille. This meeting led to the founding of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The creation of the Academy marked the beginning of a new era in Hollywood. More than just a professional association, it was a statement of intent, a promise to elevate the art of filmmaking and to protect its creative integrity. Soon after its founding, the Academy set its sights on creating an annual award that would become a symbol of excellence in cinema. The idea was simple: to recognize outstanding achievements in every aspect of filmmaking, from acting and directing to screenwriting and technical innovation. The award was not meant to be a mere formality. It was intended to transform the way the public viewed movies, turning film from a form of popular entertainment into a respected art form. The first Academy Award ceremony took place on May 16, 1929, at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Unlike today's elaborate televised event, the inaugural ceremony was a modest dinner attended by 270 industry insiders. In those early days, the winners were announced months before the event, which meant that the evening lacked the suspense and surprise that modern audiences have come to expect. Nevertheless, this quiet dinner marked a historic moment, setting the stage for what would become one of the most anticipated events in the entertainment industry. At the first ceremony, the award for Best Picture went to the film Wings, a silent World War I epic that had captivated audiences with its dramatic portrayal of heroism and sacrifice. In the acting categories, Emil Jannings became the first Best Actor winner for his performances in two films, The Last Command and The Way of All Flesh. These early awards demonstrated that the Academy was serious about honoring excellence in every facet of filmmaking. One intriguing mystery that arose during these early years was the origin of the award's nickname, Oscar. According to popular legend, Academy librarian Margaret Herrick remarked that the statuette resembled her uncle, Oscar. Her offhand comment caught on, and by 1939, the name had been officially adopted by the Academy. Whether the story is entirely true or partly embellished, the name Oscar became synonymous with cinematic achievement around the world. Shortly after the first ceremony, the Academy faced another challenge, creating a symbol that captured the prestige and artistry of the award. In 1928, Cedric Gibbons of MGM was tasked with designing the iconic statuette. Gibbons created a figure of a knight holding a sword and standing atop a reel of film. This design was not only visually striking, but also rich in symbolism. The knight represented artistic integrity and valor, while the sword stood for the protection of film as an art form. The reel of film, with its 5 spokes, symbolized the key contributors to cinema: actors, directors, producers, writers, and technicians. Originally crafted from gold-plated bronze, the statuette later evolved into its current form, made of Britannia metal with 24-karat gold plating. Over the years, more than 3,000 Oscars have been awarded, each one carrying the legacy of a century of film history. In 1953, the Academy took a bold step that would change the nature of the awards forever. The ceremony was broadcast live on television for the first time. This decision transformed what had once been a private industry event into a global spectacle. As millions of viewers tuned in, the Oscars became more than just an award show. They became a celebration of film that reached people in every corner of the world. The live broadcast introduced audiences to the glamour, drama, and unexpected moments that have come to define the event. Winning an Oscar became a milestone in a filmmaker's career, and the ceremony itself grew in influence and popularity with each passing year. Over the decades, the Oscars have provided a platform for moments that are both historic and surprising. In 1969, the Academy encountered the first tie in its history. In an unusual decision, both Katharine Hepburn and Barbra Streisand were honored with the Best Actress award. This tie reflected the Academy's willingness to break with tradition when it recognized that excellence does not always come in a neat package. The decision showed that the art of filmmaking was diverse and that multiple interpretations of performance could be celebrated. Another significant moment came in 1973 when Marlon Brando won the Best Actor award for his role in The Godfather. In a powerful protest against Hollywood's portrayal and treatment of Native Americans, Brando declined the award. Instead of accepting the statuette, he sent activist Sachin Littlefeather to speak on his behalf at the ceremony. This act of defiance highlighted the political and social responsibilities that sometimes accompany great art. It reminded everyone that film is not created in a vacuum and that the industry has the power to comment on the world around it. The Oscars have also witnessed their share of onstage mishaps and unexpected twists. One of the most memorable incidents occurred in 2017. During the announcement for Best Picture, presenters Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway mistakenly named La La Land as the winner. Moments later, it was revealed that the true winner was Moonlight. This error created a stir among viewers and industry insiders alike, marking one of the most shocking live television moments in the history of the Academy Awards. Today, the Oscars continue to serve as the highest honor in Hollywood. Winning an Oscar is seen as a career-defining moment. The statuette is not only a symbol of excellence, but also a beacon that guides future generations of filmmakers. For example, Walt Disney holds the record for winning the most Oscars, having received 26 statuettes throughout his career. This record reflects Disney's influence on the world of animation and his lasting impact on the film industry. In addition, several films have set records for winning the most awards in a single year. Movies such as Ben-Hur, Titanic, and The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King each won 11 Oscars. These films have not only entertained millions, but have also pushed the boundaries of storytelling and technical achievement in cinema. As the film industry continues to change, the Academy faces new challenges. The rise of streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon, and Apple TV has altered the traditional studio model. These new players bring fresh voices and innovative storytelling techniques that compete with the established giants of Hollywood. The shift has sparked debates about the definition of cinema and the role of awards in an era where films can be seen on a multitude of platforms. Despite these changes, the Oscar remains a symbol of excellence and a unifying force in an industry that is constantly evolving. The Academy must adapt while staying true to its core mission of honoring artistic achievement. The changing landscape means that the Academy may consider new categories or modify existing ones to better reflect modern filmmaking. However, one fact remains constant: the prestige attached to the Oscar continues to inspire filmmakers around the world to strive for greatness.